Failed lawyers, litigants responsible for attacks against judges, Justice Soho. Announced to the News Info, the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court of Nigeria, Justice John Soho, has said that failed lawyers and litigants are responsible for the recent virulent attacks against judges of the court across the country over their judgments. He lamented that the court has been worse for the attacks on social media arising from its wide territorial and vast subject matter jurisdiction. Speaking at the 2024 conference of the Federal High Court Judges and commencement of the new legal year on Monday in Abuja, Justice Soho warned those vilifying judges to desist in their own interest. Why would we stop? If you don't desist, what will happen? You will use your same corruption power because all of you are corrupt, including you talking. Because even from your face they will know that you can collect bribe. They will know that you are corrupt. They should stop vilifying judges. So that what will happen? What will happen if they don't stop corrupt people? The Chief Judge, who expressed bitterness over the trend, called on the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA) to use the instrument of the Code of Professional Ethics to deal with the erring lawyers desecrating the temple of justice. He said, "I am compelled to seriously deprecate the current pervading attitude of some lawyers, litigants, and public commentators of launching virulent attacks in the media against judges and their decisions. The Federal High Court regrettably has been worse for it, arising from its wide territorial and vast subject matter jurisdiction. This trend seems to have become a ready means of seeking fame, employed mostly by failed lawyers and litigants. They do not realize that the field of law, and indeed adjudication, is not a pedestrian affair." Now so, Oyinbo. I wish to use this opportunity to voicing out, which comes just once in a year, to comment at length on this canker as it poses great danger, not only to the Nigerian judiciary but to the rule of law generally. So you only have one opportunity to come and voice out once in a year. These people say they are very funny. Firstly, we need to remind ourselves that courts of law are established by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the supreme law of the land, and are vested with judicial powers by Section 6 thereof. Similarly, judges, particularly of the Superior Court of Record, are appointed pursuant to the provision of the Constitution and are obligated to discharge their duties in accordance with the Constitution and enabling statutes. But obviously, people don't discharge their duties properly again. People have been deceived with money, so you judge based on the highest bidder. You don't judge based on fairness again. You don't judge based on fairness again. Secondly, there exists a hierarchy of courts which serves to scrutinize the adjudicatory role of the courts in ascending order. Thus, appeal lie from the High Court, the Court of Appeal, and ultimately to the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Consequently, litigants who are dissatisfied with decisions of lower courts are expected and indeed required to express their grievance through the appeal process. The right of appeal is constitutionally guaranteed with regards to both civil and criminal litigation. The essence of this narration is to demonstrate that the legitimate manner of challenging a court decision is through the appeal process. If you try to appeal, it's still the same thing that you are going to meet there. It is still the same people that you are going to meet there that are going to judge because they've already collected money. If, however, a litigant genuinely and strongly feels that a judge has misconducted himself in handling the case, such litigants may then quietly make a written complaint to the National Judicial Council for redress. And after that, what will now happen? After writing the letter, what will now happen? Nothing. People should stop deceiving us there. It is significant to stress the point that the existence of the appeal structure itself admits of the diverse nature of opinions and thoughts in society which could occur in the decision-making process. Therefore, it is not a crime that there could be concurring or divergent views of superior courts on a decision made by a judge. That our decisions are not final is a blessing. With the industry and brilliance of our judges, appeals are welcome to test the veracity and tenacity that distinguish our judges. However, it is very concerning that the common situation these days is that some parties, after appealing the decision of a judge, proceed to petition the NJC on the same issue because they are not satisfied now. Because they are not satisfied with your decision. They are not satisfied, that is why they are complaining. And after they complain, people will still not do anything. You people are corrupt. That is what Daily Ferrotimi is trying to say, and people are trying to shut him up as well. For the greedy and shameless renegades, however, the collapse of the legal profession itself will not make any difference, as they will readily survive by touting. At this juncture, we call on the Nigerian Bar Association to scrutinize its rank and uproot the misfits who are causing incalculable damage to the legal profession. People are so much. They should really do something about it, because people are so corrupt. We wish to further draw attention to the fact that there are extant laws that can be called in aid to check the malicious tendency. Both the criminal code and the penal code provide punishments for malicious and injurious falsehood. For lawyers, the rules of professional conduct can apply. On the part of judges, there is a crying need to revive the exercise of power of contempt to protect the integrity of their persons and the court. Their reluctance to employ this potent weapon should not be seen as a sign of ignorance or cowardice. In another vein, I consider it pertinent to briefly shed light on the commonly misconstrued phrase of bail bond. Most people interpret the bond entered into as a bail condition to mean actually payment of money. When bail is granted in the sum of 1 million naira, for instance, it does not mean that the surety is there and then expected to deposit the sum of money with the court. Rather, the surety is to enter into a bond, which is a promise, an undertaking or agreement to the effect that the person undergoing trial would consistently attend court and will not escape until the trial is concluded. If, however, the person escapes without satisfactory explanation, the surety will be held to pay the promised money, the value of the bond, to the court. This is a voluntary decision by the surety, hence, unless he is trusting of the person under trial, he is not obliged to execute the bail bond. It is therefore a matter of ignorance or mischief to ascribe a contrary interpretation to the matter of bail bond. This explanation is meant to enlighten the misinformed so that they will refrain from unduly vilifying judges regarding the issue of bail bonds. We have heard you. We will not vilify again. In this new legal year, I call upon all judges and staff of the Federal High Court to rededicate themselves to the pursuit of justice. I really hope that they do rededicate themselves, because people now worse. Let us work together to uphold the integrity and independence of the judiciary and to ensure that the Federal High Court remains a beacon of hope for all who seek justice before it. I really hope so, because we really doubt you people now. We don't trust you people any longer. I also urge all stakeholders in the justice sector, including the bar, law enforcement agencies, and other agencies of government, to collaborate with us in our efforts to strengthen the will of justice in Nigeria. I am confident that with our collective commitment and dedication, the Federal High Court will continue to play a pivotal role in upholding the rule of law and promoting a just and equitable society for all Nigerians. You should have put "so help us God" there, because you just make promises and you will not fulfill it. People will just say things and not do it. We hope that people will dedicate yourself and have good conscience and judge accordingly, not because of the money that somebody is going to pay you. I really hope people do better. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.